Hello and welcome back, Tradie Business School, the podcast where we have real conversations that can help you grow your trade or general contracting business more easily, enjoyably and profitably. Hey, I'm Miranda. So nice to have you back again for another episode. Today I wanted to talk to you about the hidden mistake you could be making in marketing, the curse of too many clients, and the myth of I don't need to market. What I'm going to share with you is it's something we've been talking about a little bit, and I wanted to share a bit of it with you. Now, I wonder if this is you. I've got too many clients right now, more work than I can poke a stick at, and so I don't need to market. Or I get all of these referrals and I don't need to do any advertising. And so you are very busy on the tools or running your business, delivering to your clients, delivering and doing the jobs. You're right out there doing the thing all of the time. The phone keeps ringing, and in fact, you've probably got a pile of quotes stacking up in your office, your inbox, the phone's ringing, and all of these things are so common right now. It's almost as if it's like, just please don't ring me. I've got too much to do. I can't even deliver the current work. Now, the mistake that we're making here, and I see so many business owners making when it comes to marketing, is that I don't need to market. I don't need to. Now, I get it. You don't need to market to bring in new leads right now. However, the mistake in that is making the assumption that this will continue. Now, there are always going to be peaks and troughs in business, always. It will not stay like this. Now, I don't have a crystal ball, unfortunately. That would be amazing. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't know how long this peak of busyness is going to go for. There will be, however, peaks and troughs. Now, making the assumption that these clients are going to keep flooding and flowing through your doors, and so therefore you don't need to pay a lot of attention to how to market to them, could be, in the future, your downfall. What do I mean by that? The market may shift. Their needs and wants may shift. Now, I'm talking about your clients or customers here. What is going on in the marketplace and in the environment will shift and change. And so therefore, how or exactly what it is that they want from you may change. Many of you are in core businesses. There will always be a demand for these things. However, there may be a time, and there will be a time, that you will have to actively market to attract more clients to you. Now, who's ever experienced this, where you have jobs to go and do, however, they're not your ideal client, they're annoying, shitty clients that you really would much rather not work with for many reasons. They don't pay the bills on time, they don't give you the information on time, they're painful and ask you 1,000 questions, whatever it may be, they're not your ideal client. The benefit right now that you have, that you may be missing, and many are. I've talked to a lot of trades recently, and many are like, oh, no, I can't even think about marketing. So what they do is just get out there and do things. So they are missing it. Is that what you have available to you now is a huge data set. Data as in facts and information about your ideal client that if you record and pay attention to, your marketing campaign is ready and set for when you need it. For example, what do they ask for specifically? What exact language do they use? What words do they use when they ask for the thing, the product, the service that you offer, that you most want to deliver to them? Your most profitable jobs, the jobs that you and that you would do all day if you could, and say no to the others. What are these clients asking for? What are their exact needs and wants? What problem specifically are you solving for them in their words, not yours, in their words? Write it down verbatim. Notice it. Ask how they're finding you. Listen to where their ears are to the ground. Are you getting referred to? Are they looking you up? Are they noticing your vehicle and calling the number on the vehicle? What is it that attracted them to you? You can ask them specific questions when they call to gather even more meaningful data. It's like, what made you call us today? What stood out? What do you want most? Whatever it is that you want to know more clearly, ask them that every time you take an inquiry now. It may even be, there may be pricing information in there, something, maybe the way you package your pricing in terms of fees and services and all of these things. Maybe there's something in that that's attracting them. The point is that they are coming to you now and you have got all this data flooding at you that if you record it in the future when you need to attract more of these types of clients, you have on hand. Now, many of you may be right now going, God, I've got enough to do. Really? You're suggesting I do more? Think of ways to make this super simple. Is it one extra question you ask them every time you make a phone call? One question that you record and you write down in a notebook, or you ask them on the web form that they submit to you? Is it something that your admin person then calls every quote and asks them three key questions? Whatever it may be, think of ways that you can very simply and effectively gather this data and store it. So in the future, when you need to market to them, you know exactly how to reach out to them. You know where they are. You know what matters to them. You know their hot buttons. You know their problems. You know the things that they don't want. You know the things that they do want. So you can attract more of them when the time comes. That's it. That's it for now. I'll leave it there for you. Another short and sweet, yet impactful episode. Drop me a message below. Let me know what you think. Are you doing this already? Are you capturing this information? And also, how could you improve what you're currently doing, even if you're already doing this? There are always ways that we can do things better. How could you improve it and gather more meaningful data on your ideal clients, your ideal customers? So when that time comes, you can attract them to you like a magnet. I'll leave it there. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.